9 foods that will cause your dog to die. Greetings, viewers. Do you have a dog that you adore? Dogs are truly amazing creatures. You wish you could reward them with the entire world in exchange for their loyalty. Maybe give them some toys and treats? Allow me to offer you some advice as a dog owner. It's critical to feed your pet nutritious food. It's even more crucial to understand which human foods you should never feed them. In today's video, we'll go over 9 foods that are harmful to your dog. Why did we include avocados on our list? What's the big deal about raisins and grapes? Why is it that chewing gum is so bad for Lucky? All of this and more will be discussed. Avocados. When avocados appear on a list of bad foods, it stings. They're incredibly tasty and make a fantastic sandwich. However, it turns out that this delicious fruit is a no-no for your dog. It's healthy for your health because it contains omega fatty acids. Avocados, however, contain a toxin known as persin. This toxin has little effect on humans, but it can cause serious damage to your dog's lungs and chest. You must keep your dog away from all parts of the avocado, including the fruit, bark, and leaves, as well as pit. The toxin is present in all of them. If your dog consumes it, there's a good risk fluid may build up in its lungs and chest. This fluid buildup makes it difficult for your dog to breathe, resulting in oxygen deficiency, as well as death. Fluids have built up in the heart and belly, particularly the pancreas, in some cases. The problems that result are frequently lethal. So, before you grab for an avocado, make sure it's out of reach of your pet. A choking hazard might also be created by the pit. Chocolate. The delicious aroma of chocolate. We aren't the only ones that are addicted to it. Your silly pooch will come running if you open a brand new chocolate bar. They are attracted to the smell as well, and sugar is, of course, their weakness. Is it therefore acceptable to serve kids chocolate in moderation? Certainly not. This is something that many people are perplexed about. One of the reasons for this is that they are high in sugar. That's not all, though. Chocolates include compounds that the dog has a hard time digesting. Diarrhea, stomach pain, and vomiting are all possible side effects. It can also lead to dehydration if you aren't careful. While the severity of side effects will vary depending on the size of your dog and the amount of chocolate consumed. Even as little as 20 milligrams per kilogram of body weight, according to experts, can be dangerous. Internal bleeding, heart attack, seizures, and death are all possible side effects of eating chocolate. Because they contain a higher amount of sugar, unsweetened varieties are even more dangerous for your dog. Cocoa powder concentration. To put it another way, the darker the chocolate, the more toxic it is to your dog. So far, have you found the list to be helpful? This next point, on the other hand, will undoubtedly surprise you. But first, why don't you subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this? And press the bell icon to stay up to date. Grapes and raisins. In a nutshell, never give your dog raisins or grapes. There aren't even a few. They are exceedingly poisonous to dogs and can lead to kidney failure very quickly. Even a modest amount of alcohol might send your dog to the emergency room. In fact, a research was conducted to examine 180 reports. The revelations have been mind-blowing. After eating just a handful of raisins, some dogs died. It makes no difference whether kids eat them raw or obtain them from baked foods such as raisin bread. Cookies. Both types are fatal. If your breakfast cereals contain these 2 ingredients, avoid them. If your dog ate grapes or raisins by accident, keep an eye out for warning signs like vomiting, fatigue, and lethargy, as well as diarrhea. Kidney failure is characterized by excessive thirst and infrequent urination. Make an appointment with your veterinarian right away. Toothpaste, chewing gum, and sweet candies. There's a reason why sweet candies, chewing gums, and toothpaste are all grouped together. To sweeten the taste, all of them have sugary alcohol added to them. It's harmless to humans, but poisonous to dogs. It will induce a considerable reduction in the dog's blood sugar if he eats anything that contains it. All of a sudden, says the narrator. Within 30 minutes, you will notice the symptoms. Seizures, vomiting, weakness, and even coma are among the symptoms. All of this finally leads to death due to liver damage. This means you can't brush your dog's teeth with human toothpaste. A special dog variety is available. Yes, keep all processed baked goods out of your dog's reach. Before we go any further, here's a video you might enjoy. Learn about 11 foods that can kill you in this video. Caffeine. Oh, how adorable a dog would be sipping tea or coffee. Isn't there some green tea for their health? Wrong. Any beverage containing even a trace of caffeine should be avoided by your dogs. Caffeine stimulates a dog's nervous system too much, causing his heart to race fast. Your dog may experience symptoms such as lack of appetite within a few hours of drinking tea or coffee. Excessive thirst, restlessness, and vomiting are all symptoms of a lack of bladder control. He could suffer from lung failure or an abnormal heart rhythm if he consumed too much caffeine, resulting in death. Caffeine overdose has been linked to a number of deaths, and even the smallest amount can be fatal. 1 milligram per kilogram of body weight was discovered. A cup of coffee typically contains 40 to 150 milligrams of caffeine. You have the rest of the picture now. Alcohol. We all adore our pets, and none of us would ever consider intoxicating them. However, alcohol can be found in places we wouldn't expect. Mouthwash, perfume, paint, and cleaning supplies are all good options. Make sure they're out of reach of your dog. Even a teeny tiny amount can be fatal. Vomiting, a loss of motor coordination, and difficulty breathing are all mild symptoms. However, if your dog has consumed too much, he will have convulsions, lung failure, and death. Death is the end result. According to experts, 8 milliliters of pure alcohol per kilogram is enough to kill 12 to 14 people. It's been 24 hours since I drank it. Despite the fact that most cases of alcohol poisoning are the result of an accident, one case in particular stands out. Everyone was shocked by the incident. A dog died of alcohol poisoning after eating a large number of rotten apples. Dough with yeast. Raw dough containing yeast, like alcohol, is completely off limits for your dog. This is due to the fact that yeast produces alcohol as it ferments. Consider the presence of yeast in your dog's stomach. And it's not just the fact that your dog's blood alcohol level has risen that causes concern. Even the dough will expand inside your dog's stomach, causing a lot of bloating. The expanded dough will put pressure on your dog's lungs, making it difficult for him to breathe, as well as the organs in the immediate vicinity. Keep raw dough out of reach of your dog at all times. Salt. Do you feed your dog the same meals that you prepare for yourself? Or give in to their puppy dog eyes and give them table scraps? This is something you should not be doing. It's causing them to suffer. Dogs should not eat human food because it contains salt, which is harmful to them. Salt poisoning is a dangerous ailment that can be caused by eating too much salt. It causes dehydration in dogs, resulting in symptoms such as seizures, fever, and tremors, as well as vomit. If not treated promptly, it can lead to death in severe situations. For dogs, even 4 grams of salt is hazardous. This means that your popcorn and pretzels are exclusively for you. Don't be swayed by their shouts. Give them a dog treat instead. Ensure that your dog has access to fresh drinking water at all times. Garlic and onion. There's another reason why you should never share your food with a canine companion. It could have onion and garlic in it. Dogs are poisoned by compounds found in onions. They have the potential to harm their red blood cells. If they eat enough onions, they will get anemia, which will make them feel fatigued all of the time. A blood transfusion will be required to save them in severe circumstances. Onions are deadly, but garlic is far more so. It contains a number of poisonous chemicals that are harmful to dogs. Your dog's urine will turn a dark red color and he will become anemic. To save him, a blood transfusion will be required. Did you know that feeding these foods to dogs can be dangerous? Please let us know in the comments section below. Remember to share this video with your dog-owning friends to help spread the word. The affection.